Hey Mo Batters, it's time for some VGC. So it's been a little while. There's been quite a few different tournaments that have happened. But today we're going to be testing out the team that got 9th at Utrecht. I believe that's how you say it. I'm at that special event. We haven't tried, like, you know, a Torn Kyogre team. That Tailwind Water Spout quick. But this one also, the second restricted is Miraidon. Then we've got Iron Hands to kind of, you know, win that electric terrain. Do some big damage. I do think it's an attack boost. We'll take a look at that when we get into battles. Serena here with Queenly Majesty is an ability that some people either don't know or forget about. It's kind of like when you're in Psychic Terrain. You can't hit us, like Armor Tail. That's kind of how it is. And then we've got the Water Urshifu. Like I said, this team got 9th. I believe it's Nick. He got 9th at the special event. I went undefeated in Swiss. I'll put the link to the team tweet. He's got, you know, the paste, the rentals obviously right here, and also to his Twitter in the description below. So definitely go check him out. There's been other tournaments that have been going on after this special event, but I want to try out Kyogre. Let's see how many Weather Wars we can get. But with that said, hop on the ladder and see how we do with the battles today. Oh, this is Kyogre Ray. So Ray has the ability Airlock, I believe, where it gets rid of weather. It's also a dragon type. So I'm thinking we go the Miraidon route. We can go Miraidon. Iron Hands, you could possibly, you know, get a fake out. If they swap in Indeedee, then no fake out. They could lead Flutterman. That means we'd have to Terra our Miraidon, which isn't too bad. They don't necessarily have any priority. We just have to be a little bit careful of the Amoonguss Spores. I think I like Serena. She's got Wide Lens with Triple Axle, which is an Ice-type move. It does incredible. And then I wonder if we just go late game Kyogre. I mean, Ice Beam could be pretty good too if we were to lead that. Yeah, let's just have Kyogre. I was like, another possible lead is we could have swapped it and gone Kyogre Serena and then tried to get rid of the Ray. With Triple Axle, and also this Kyogre's got Ice Beam. Torn has Rain Dance, but Ray doesn't shut off just abilities, it just shuts off weather in general. And there's the Ray and Indeedee. Exactly what we were thinking. Alright. We do get to see what it is. It is the attack boost. There's no weather. And there's the Psychic Terrain. So Miraidon is faster than Ray. Ray could Terra right now. We could just Dazzling Gleam with Miraidon. I want a Draco just in case if Ray does. So I do think just a Terra Dazzling Gleam is going to be pretty good. And then with Iron Hands, neither of them really has priority. Maybe just Drain Punch the Indeedee, get a little bit more chip on that. Let's see how much this Terra Fairy Dazzling Gleam does. We are faster. Indeedee could be going for a Trick Room. But I think our Serena would be slower. Let me run out of face real quick. Okay, they do go for the Terra. Probably Terra Fairy Ray. Terra Grass. Okay. That's okay. Okay, so Helping Hand, but we're gonna get a Dazzling Gleam off first. That's a good amount there. Dragon Claw, beautiful, and that's why the Terra is so good. Iron Hands, you could have done a little more. I think we're gonna Dazzling Gleam, and we will, how are we feeling? We get Kyogre in for free. We can also just go Serena. I don't think we necessarily need Iron Hand. Oh. Oh. I was gonna say, we necessarily don't need Iron Hands there. We can see Serena do some damage, but, there we go. We did think that they were going to start the NDD. I do think a Serena Kyogre play would have been pretty cool at the beginning, because Draco's not doing, or what do they use? Dragon Claw? Isn't doing much to Serena Kyogre, I don't think. We could have gotten an Ice Beam off or a Triple Axe, which would have been pretty cool, even if they do go for a Terra. I know maybe they were thinking we were going to Draco into the Ray. But Dazzling Gleam would still do a lot too. But yeah, not bad. Not bad! Zamazenta. Zamazenta is a restricted that kind of scares me the most, because it does a lot of damage and it does not take a lot of damage. They do have some good support mons here. The Cleffa, the Sableye, the Pachirisu. And I believe Pachirisu is like Volt Absorb or Lightning Rod. The one that the electric attacks. So, we also have Kyogre. Raging Bolt's very solid. There's another team that I was testing that we were using Raging Bolt. I wonder if we go Miraidon, Urshifu. We might have to save our Terra for Kyogre if they've got Raging Bolt. You go Kyogre, Serena. Would Iron Hands help out? Don't want to bring two electric mons. No, with Pachirisu there. Torn. I don't think we need Tailwind. And we don't need Rain Dance. Taunt isn't really going to do too much. The only thing we could really taunt would be, I guess, the Zamazenta and the Clefairy. Since Sableye is a dark type, we can't taunt it with the Prankster. Taunt. So, we're gonna see how this goes. Yeah, I am afraid of the Zamazenta. Which I think the most recent tournament, the one in Italy, the special event there, it was Zamazenta was in the finals. Okay, so we do have the Zamazenta here. And the Pachirisu is a big threat. So maybe we should go for a Dazzling Gleam. We got close combat. We could also just see how much a certain... Thing is, I think Pachirisu can do a lot to Urshifu. That's a little bit of what I'm afraid of right now. We could just U-turn out of here. Yeah. I think we're gonna U-turn. I want to preserve. In case of that Sash, this should do decent. With Zamazenta. I think we'll just bring in Serena. Bring in Serena. with Dazzling Gleam, so spread damage. Okay, another one of those will knock out. Well, just kidding. Pachirisus got the Citrus Berry. Okay, I'm defense. Okay. We do another Dazzling Gleam. We get Helping Hand Dazzling Gleam. Do we think that knocks out Pachirisu? Possibly? Possibly. I feel like it's gonna be close. Okay, they didn't go for... Woo. They didn't go for the Follow Me then. So now we can just Body Press. Oof. Okay, so there's Kyogre. Pretty beautiful. I do think what we do here is we can go for the... the thing is we are locked into Dazzling Gleam. Which... I don't necessarily know. If we Terra Fairy... Dazzling Gleam... Do we need to Terra anybody else? They got Raging Bull. Okay. Are they Terraing? They are. This is gonna get Zamazenta pretty low. Kyogre's gonna go for Terra Grass. So triple Axel would have been pretty good, but that's okay. We're just going for Dazzling Gleam, so we'll still be doing good damage. Oh my god, that Kyogre is fucking faster! Oh. See ya. Okay. Maybe we did need that one. Maybe we did. So we could go. So Terra on Urshifu is just water, right? We don't know that. I think we Terra Grass, Ice Beam. And then we'll go for the Surging Strikes over here. And we're gonna see. This is kind of scary. This is kind of scary, especially if they have Raging Bolt on the back. Wide guards, okay. Okay, so Zamazenta is gonna be gone. Kyogre's gonna go for what? Water Spout. Okay. Both living, and we get this Ice Beam off. Just 50. Okay, but what's the last one that you got? Don't be Raging Bolt, don't be Raging Bolt, don't be Raging Bolt. It's Raging Bolt. Yeah, Urshifu's gone. Because we're locked in. The Thunderclap and Urshifu. There was nothing we could do with that anyway. We just have to hope that Kyogre is, not the crit. Okay, Electric Terrain is gone. The thing is, there is not a whole lot that we can do. The Terra was good on Kyogre. If we would have gone for Yeah, the... How many does Water Spout have? I wonder, is the Thunderclap, how much is that? Oh! I wonder how many Water Spouts there was, and if they don't have them maxed out, could we have gone for Protect there? If we would have got a double Protect, might have been pretty solid. You know, not too bad. Not too bad of a battle. We tried, I think... Huh. It's good that we didn't Terra the Terra or Miraidon. The Kyogre being Choice Scarf, I'm assuming, is... Jeez, because if we would have gone for a triple axle, that would have been great. I can't remember if we hit or missed the Power Whip. But... yeah, I guess we could have just gone for a Dazzling Gleam and being like, well, if it's gonna Terra, triple axle's good. If it's not, triple axle's still 3 hits, so that's still decent enough. But GG. We are on the lower ladder because I haven't played. We haven't done VGC in a little while, but looks like a little bit of Weather Wars. How do we want to handle? We do have Taunt. But with Indeedee there, I mean, either one of them instead of Trick Room. So, what do we want to do? We could. Ew, what are we feeling? Maybe we just go these 4. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. We're gonna try this because we're kind of running out of time a little bit. I don't think Serena will help too much just because, I mean, going against Trick Room. Same thing with Urshifu, so. Okay, Callie and Indeedee. Indeedee could follow me. There's no psychic terrain. We are close, so we're just gonna fake out here. And we'll go for a Water Spout. I wonder, okay, no, Indeedee go for the follow me. I was thinking maybe this Indeedee was gonna have fake out. Okay, let's see how much this Water Spout does. Okay, we don't gotta worry about the taunt. We don't gotta worry about the taunt. Torkoal could be coming in, which means they would get weather control. But then we just Rain Dance with Torn. So. And then what else? Hat's very solid, yeah. Because if they got Trick Room up, Hat and Torkoal, such a good trick. I love Trick Room. So we'll just go for the Rain Dance, and then we'll just go for another Water Spout. I think one thing that I should do is I should take a look at the highest placing Trick Room teams at the tournament, just because those are, maybe next video we'll test one out, because I am a big fan of Trick Room. Okay, with the 4 knockouts in total. Hell no. I mean, they only had one restricted, but the Kyogre knocking out the Ice Rider, that was a lot of damage. That was a lot of damage. Ooh. But not bad. Not bad. We take those. I mean, 2-1. Our 2 wins were quick games. Our loss was not that quick. But let's go. Let's do one more. Worst we do is 2-2. Worst we do is 2-2. We gotta keep trying to climb this ladder. Ooh, okay. I know we just went against a Trick Room team, but this one's got 2 restricted. Also a Zacian. Zacian, Ice Rider, Hatrilla, and DD Torkoal. So I did like our duo of Torn Kyogre versus the Indeedee and Callie. Yeah, I do think we just gotta go for spread moves. I mean, we could even go Kyogre Miraidon. Just to get double spread out there. Torn, because then we don't have to worry about swapping in and out Kyogre to get the rain. And then... I mean, Iron Hands is a bit bulkier. I think can help us out more. I don't know. The Rilla's a little bit scary here. If we're in the rain, we can Hurricane. With our Torn. We can Hurricane with the Torn. Let's see. Are they going? Okay, so they are going Callie and Didi. I think if we just do spread damage, Dazzling Gleam, and Water Spout. Not having terrain control is okay. This Indeedee's got Psychic Terrain. But I'm okay with that. I'm okay, we just go for a quick Water Spout, and then... Oops. And then a quick Dazzling Gleam. Should we Terra? No, I think we want to save it in case if, in case of Kyogre... There's a follow me, that's fine, we're doing spread damage. In case if the Rilla's in the back, we can, Terra... Okay. We're still okay. We're still okay. We deny the Trick Room. Love that. Let's see, if Torkoal comes out, we are not in, okay, there's Zacian. Also another reason not to Terra Miraidon. Now we're not weak to Zacian. And it is Zacian Rilla. So grassy terrain, so they could fake out something. We're gonna protect Kyogre real quick. They gonna fake out Miraidon. We're kind of locked into Dazzling Gleam, but I'm okay if Miraidon goes... Yeah, I'm okay if Miraidon goes down. Protect here. I don't want to utilize our Terra just yet. I want to see what they go in for. There's a Grassy Glad into Kyogre. Okay, so no fake out. Dazzling Gleam. There's Sacred Sword. Okay. About 50. So we Terra Grass Water Spout. Yeah, I think we just keep going with spread damage. But we're gonna go Terra Grass in case if you know there's that grassy glide back over here. We'll be okay. Grassy glide, that does okay, 40. Ooh, Miraidon living on 1. Okay. I mean, they could attack. I think we just go for another water spout. I think that'll do decent enough damage. Rillaboom could Grassy Glide the Miraidon just to knock it out, but then that means... I mean, actually, that means we'll be taking a lot of damage, but I don't think it's worth it to go for the Origin Pulse. They actually don't Grassy Glide. Okay. There's the B-Blade. That's okay. It's okay, Kyber. Yeah, put in work. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you. What are we seeing? B-Blade. Bring in Torn. B-Blade, Sacred Sword. I don't know if we've seen Protect. Let's go for the Hurricane and then a Dazzling Gleam. They can only knock out 1. They could Protect here. Can also let the grassy terrain though. Okay, Torn staring on this station. This might be the last turn of rain. I didn't take a look, but we do have Rain Dance, which will help out Hurricanes in the future. Okay, we just got the Dazzling Gleam, which gets the knockout since it's single target. Love to see it. Love to see it. Okay. We take... Oh, the Raikou in the car. When you're going against Trick Room Team, if you can shut down how they set up Trick Room, solid. Great. We didn't get to see too much of the Serena. I wish we got to see more of her, but you know, maybe there'll be another team that we find with Serena, but very fun. Again, shout out to the team creator getting 9th at the special event in Utrecht. It's fun. Kyogre's big damage, especially with the Mystic Water. Love to see it. And then, yeah. Miraidon is, I think it's a little interesting this one doesn't have Electro Drift, but with Choice Specs, like, you do a lot. And if you're in the Rain Thunders going crazy, we didn't get to see that, but we did pretty decent today, trying to climb up the ladder. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the battles. If you did, be sure to leave a like, and until next time, be cozy.